Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Brandon, also known as the Georgia Picker. If you guys are a returning viewer and subscriber, thank you so much for being here. If you guys are new to the channel, pretty much all I do is go to estate sales, garage sales, we do abandoned storage units, we do all types of stuff, and we flip stuff online for a profit. And that's what we've been doing for a little over 3 years. I went from being in the military to doing hard labor mechanic work, and then 4 months later after doing that, I got into reselling casually, and here we are 3 years later doing it full time. I've been doing it full time for, like I said, 3 years now, and it's pretty amazing stuff. But yeah, this is a what sold video. If you guys do not know how a what sold video works, a what sold video, all it is just me showing you guys what I sell during the week and stuff that I picked up, obviously, whenever I picked it up, and I just show you guys when it sold, how much it sold for, and what I paid, that type of stuff. That way you guys kind of get a full understanding of the reselling model, if that makes sense. So we go out there, we find something for $1, flip it online for 20, we probably profit around 12 to 15 bucks, and we just kind of rinse and repeat that to where we make our full-time income. So pretty fun stuff, easy business model, but really hard to maintain. But once you get there, it gets easier over time, is what I should say. I shouldn't say it's hard. It's hard to maintain it for sure, because you got to keep finding the good stuff. But I'm ranting, I'm sorry. But yeah, what sold video, we actually had some pretty decent sales between yesterday, which was Monday, and today is Tuesday, which is 8 o'clock at night, and it's May 16th as of right now. But we have 16 items going out for $623.23. So like I said, not a bad couple of days. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Starting off strong for the week. Hopefully it continues to go strong. Let's go see what we got pulled behind me. All right, so this is a little bit of stuff that we have pulled, and the rest of stuff's gonna be down in the garage. So first things first, gonna be this Garmin Nuvi 50LM GPS system. This is from the private pick with Mr. Tim. I think he had 2 of them in total. They're not worth like crazy amounts of money, but they were part of the deal, so we listed them. And this one right here ended up selling for $10 plus shipping. From the private pick with Mr. Tim as well, he had this checkbook calculator, the IMP series is what it's called. This right here, like I said, from the private pick with Mr. Tim, I saw it, I looked it up, because I know certain things like these, like this, can actually do pretty well. I looked at it, I'm like, that can't be worth anything, right? So I looked it up, there was 1 listed, 2 sold, and I was like, wow, that's pretty amazing. So yeah, so this checkbook calculator, something that you guys probably wouldn't even have looked up, sold for $20 plus shipping. This is from the, pretty sure this is from the Jacksonville unit. We sold 2 of these Star Trek shuttlecraft Galileo ornaments, and there's 2 of them. 2 of the same ones. They picked up 2. These right here in total sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, so this little box right here says Closet 7. So the I wouldn't even really call it a private pick, but it was a private pick with my friend Ariel. He sold me a whole bunch of stuff for 500 bucks, and I've been listing those Hot Wheels, trying to lot them up, that type of stuff. So Closet 7 was a part of the Hot Wheel deal, but there is a total of 5 new Jada Toys punch buggies in there from the year, I think 2021. So the set of 5 sold for 20 bucks plus shipping. We have this Bosch Charger BC660 battery charger. This from the private pick with Mr. Tim. Sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, so this little guy right here is Rey Mysterio from the Series 67. I do not remember where we got this from. Maybe the yard sale where the lady had all the toys, but also could be from the private pick with Mr. Tim. I'm not too sure, actually. But either way, this right here sold for $35 plus shipping. Now this is from the private pick with Ariel, my friend. M2 Machines Coca-Cola. This is a Camaro Christmas edition. iRock Z. Sold for $8 plus shipping. This right here is an A7, whatever that means, 2. It is not a Sony brand. We actually got this at a yard sale. I paid 20 bucks for it. All this is a waterproof underwater camera case, but it's not branded Sony. That's just what it's used for. So I could not put on there that it was Sony branded. I can only say it's for Sony cameras. So this right here paid 20 and it sold for $140 plus shipping. And then from the Jacksonville unit, we have this McDonald's toy, but it's a Yo Mega yo-yo. Pretty cool stuff. Brand new sealed, sold for $10 plus shipping. All right guys, so right here in G4, first item we're gonna be pulling out here in the garage, it's gonna be this mini cassette recorder from JCPenney. I do not remember where this is from. Maybe the private pick with Mr. Tim, the like first or second one, sold for 20 bucks plus shipping. All right, yeah, so right here in B3, we have the Star Trek Next Generation Ambassador Sarek. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. From the Jacksonville storage unit, sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, that's right here, part of the Blu-ray stuff. This is from private pick with my friend Ariel, Planet Earth Blu-ray complete series, sold for $3 plus shipping. All right, guys, so from the Jacksonville storage unit, we have this UFO Gary or Jerry Anderson, the complete UFO mega set. So this thing right here ended up selling for $69 free shipping. All right, then right here we sold all of these Harry Potter cassettes. Yeah, so there's Chamber of Secrets, Sorcerer's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban, Order of the Phoenix, and then we have the Goblet of Fire. So all 5 of these, we actually won on auction for like $8, so we're not making like a ton of money off of this, but all 5 of these in total sold for $25 plus shipping. All right, guys, so right here in E3, not sure where we got this from, but this could be from a yard sale or the private pick with Mr. Tim. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure at all. No, I know where we got this from. This is actually from the citywide yard sale in Tybee Island, I believe. I think we paid, $5 for it. So this is a Black & Decker LBXR 2520 battery and the charger, sold for $30 free shipping. All right, right here in K2, this should be pretty easy to pick up because we actually sold 2 of these saw blades, which are gonna be right here. And yeah, so there's 2 of these Evolution R255 TCT blades. We got them for $7 from Black Friday deals, and both of these in total sold for $40 plus shipping. All right, and that's everything going out for tomorrow morning. Nothing new that I need to update you guys on. Everything is the same since Sunday. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I love you guys. We'll see you guys Thursday night with what sold. So we'll see you guys in a sec. All right, guys, what's up, man? It is Thursday night, May 18th, and it is 6:45 in the evening. And over the past 2 days, which was Wednesday and today, we had some okay sales. Definitely, we started strong during this beginning of this week, and then we're kind of went down just a little bit, but it's still some decent sales. So yeah, so we sold 14 items going out for $510.88. We got a good mixture of stuff, so let's go see what we got pulled. All right, guys, so here is the handful of things that we got pulled. We got some recent stuff that we picked up. We got some bin store stuff. We got some stuff from the 10x30 unit. Some really good stuff overall. So first thing that's going out is going to be this Ryobi Charge Plus battery charger. 1423701 is the model number. We got this in the private pick with my boy Mr. Tim. Mr. Tim's a great guy. He always hooks us up. I think we've been there 3 times now, and he said that whenever he clears out more storage units, he's going to hit us back up to come back out there to do another private pick. He makes some money, I make some money. At the end of the day, everybody makes money, and I just love Mr. Tim, man. He's such a good dude. But anyways, this is from that private pick, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. From Black Friday deals is going to be this Hercules 2K wireless security camera, 360 view motion, sold for $20 plus shipping. Color shifters, this is from the private pick with my friend Ariel. This right here is the 67 Camaro. What I ended up doing was lotting up all the ones that were not the same, all the ones that were duplicates. I just listed them individually, and that's what I did with this Camaro. Sold for $5 plus shipping. This big old box right here says closet number 1. That's how we know that is the SKU. This right here is a lot of 9 Hot Wheels, but they're Mario Kart gliders, and if you guys can kind of see there, that's what they are. But a set of 9 of these sold for $49.75 plus shipping. So pretty much, let's just say $50 plus shipping on these 9 Hot Wheels, and that right there is from the private pick with Ariel. Hallmark ornament. This says order up, and it has Goofy and Pluto. This is actually really cool, and as you guys can see there, it looks like you dropped a milkshake. Pluto's happy. Goofy looks like he's about to fall down. Sold for $15 plus shipping. This right here is from the, I want to say it's from one of the 10x30 units. This is called Fat Boys. I think this is the first or second one that I've sold. It has a 1998 Mustang and a 1968 Pontiac GTO. sold for $5 plus shipping. Also from the private pick with my friend Ariel, this says Closet CS, stands for color shifters. That right there is a lot of 11. So yeah, a lot of 11 of them. And it's basically just like all the ones that were not duplicates. This one right here ended up selling for $32 plus shipping. These are some of the duplicates. As a matter of fact, these are the exact same. This one's called Color Shifters Hot Wheels, and they're called Scorpedo. There's 2 of them. Somebody bought 2 for a total of $6 plus shipping. So this is pretty interesting. This right here is a vintage, made in USA, heavy duty, retractable like clothesline. Very, very cool stuff. Doesn't sell for a whole lot of money, but this is from one of the 10x30 units that I did last year. It goes up to 40 feet, and it's sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, and the rest of it's gonna be down in the garage. Let's go see what we got. All right, guys, first thing going out, it's gonna be right here in B2. I think we got this from Black Friday deals for $7 at some point. Yeah. Paid $7 and it's sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, so as you guys can see, we moved our hats down here, but we have this hat that we got from the private pick with my friend Ariel. This is called Schluter, I don't know. System snapback trucker hat, sold for $15 plus shipping. All right, something that we've had for probably about a month now. If you guys remember that yard sale where I did with, I'm sorry, I was by myself, but I got all of those Stephen King books for the wifey. So yeah, that's where I got this from. I think I paid $35 for this and then like 2 or 3 other items. And yeah, Carl, the inflatable Happy Holidays Despicable Me, had it up there for $100 plus shipping. Somebody sent me an offer for $90, so I decided to hop on that. So yeah, Carl sold for $90 plus shipping. All right, something that I got in an online auction a while ago, easily probably, I don't know, 9 months ago. I don't have much money into this. I probably got like, I think $6 and some change in an online auction. So definitely not a whole lot of money spent, but it says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. This thing is from Bradford Exchange, and it's just a sculpture. And yeah, it's like it's not a ceramic or anything, but it's like a hard like mold. I don't know, maybe hard plastic, but it's pretty light. Probably weighs just under 2 pounds. This thing right here ended up selling for $50 plus shipping. And then last but not least, right here in E6, we have a license plate going out, and that is not it. It should be the second one, which is gonna be this one right here, which is a Cincinnati Bengals one. We got this for $5 at my secret little honey hole. And yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And it's from 1997, so it's a vintage, new old stock. Had it up there for $30 plus shipping. Somebody sent me an offer. The first time I've ever got an offer on this. Had it for a good solid 6 months or so. Actually, it's probably been longer than 6 months, so probably 9 months. Yeah, anywhere between 6 and 9 months. Took the best offer of $23.50 plus shipping. And that is everything going out. There's nothing that I need to update you guys on in here. So yeah, just same thing, different day. We're moving some stuff out of the game room, as you guys already know. I think I already told you guys this last What Sold video or on Tuesday, but we moved all the video games out here, moved all those Sheila collectibles out here, all the DVDs and media and book stuff all the way out here. And if you guys remember all those percolators, I do have one update, kind of, sort of. There's a big box of percolators that I got at that random yard sale on a Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was, and we ended up getting all of these clean. All of these are complete, and I think I said we spent like $50 in total at that yard sale. And like this one right here and this one right here are the same one. They should sell for about $55 plus shipping. I think this one right here is going for like $75, and then this one right here is going for, I think, $30. I think that's the lowest one. And we have like another 8 parts of like different Pyrexes inside, so probably in total we probably have like well over $250 worth of stuff. So yeah, so pretty cool stuff that you picked. I'm being serious right now. If you guys are watching this video, have your eBay tab open. Go ahead and open it up right now and just look up Pyrex Percolator. If you guys don't know how to spell percolator, it's Percolator, and at least I hope that's how you spell it. And then just kind of look at the listings and then look how many have sold. I'm pretty sure it's over 100% sell-through rate, and I'm pretty sure it's in the thousands. So yeah, glass Pyrex percolators do very well. That's gonna end it for me today. We'll see you guys Sunday night with What Sold. All right, guys, so check it out, man. It is Sunday, 6:48 p.m. and it is May 21st. So that means we have exactly 8 days until we leave for Universal Florida, or Universal Studios Florida, to where we're spending 6 whole days there. I'm very excited. So yeah, so we got the weekend here is coming to an end, like I said. And let me just go ahead and break down these numbers. Sorry, I'm spacing out a little bit. It's been a very, very long day doing some last minute shopping, getting ready for the vacation for the following week. Yeah, just bear with me today. So we have 27 items going on for $853.29. Not quite the $1,000 threshold, but at the same time, sales are good right now. So we actually looked at the performance of our store this year so far. So from last year, or I'm sorry, at the beginning of this year, we were actually doing very, very well. I think our sales were up by like 28% more than what we normally have done compared to the same time frame as last year. And it was pretty wild. I'm like, wow, if this stays the way it is, we're gonna have a really good, successful year. Well, then obviously eBay has been having some kind of issues with the site or something. I'm not too sure. I don't want to speculate because I don't really know really what's going on, but I heard a lot of people having some slow sales. A lot of people said that it doesn't bother them, yada yada yada. Even when you're doing everything right, sales are just kind of up and down, up and down, up and down, which is fine. I'm not here to complain about that because I'm not a person who likes to complain, you know, too often. I look at the positive side of a lot of things in life, because all that negative energy, y'all can take that somewhere else. I am not that guy. Don't bring negative energy around me, because if you do, I'm going to tell you real quick, stop, drop, and roll away from me, okay? So but no, in all seriousness though, but since that slowdown of the eBay sales, I think last month in April and March, you know, those were like my 2 lowest months. Our sales are only up by 4%. So I mean, it's still up, you know what I'm saying? Not complaining, but going from 28% out the get-go to all the way down to 4%, it hurts a little bit, but that's what keeps me motivated to keep going. So but anyways, we got 27 packages we got to pull, pack, and ship out for tomorrow morning. Let's go and get to it. All right, we got all types of goodies here, you guys. Let me bring up my eBay app so I can tell you guys exactly how much each and everything has sold for. So we got a little bit of everything. Got some stuff from some private picks. We got some stuff from the 10x30 unit, bin store, garage sales, all types of stuff, man. Let's go ahead and start it up. This Greenlight Hollywood Series Ace Ventura diecast car. This is from the private pick with Ariel, sold for $6 plus shipping. We have this Hallmark Statue of Liberty snow globe. This is from, I believe, one of the 10x30 units, and it's sold for $12 plus shipping. These right here are actually kind of like a little bolo for you guys. If you guys ever see these are actually called Pyrex Corel napkin rings. They're from like the 70s. If you guys ever see these out there in the wild, they are kind of like a little bit of a bolo. Sometimes they take a little bit longer to sell than normal, but the sell-through rate are pretty decent on them. This is from one of the 10x30 units, and the set of 6 of these sold for $17 plus shipping. We have this Yoshi 2020 Mario Kart little diecast figure, I guess, or figurine. This from the private pick with Ariel, sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, this right here, we paid, I think, $5 for the pair. These are vintage Peterson vice grip welding clamps. As you guys can kind of see there, we saran wrapped them just because I like to keep them together. I think we paid $5 for the pair. And these right here ended up selling for $35 plus shipping. All right, we got this I Don't Do Sweat figurine. We got this a long time ago. Very long time ago. Probably had it for, I think, the beginning of my reselling career, so probably going on close to 3 years. Matter of fact, I think May is whenever we got this in 2020. So yeah, 3 years ago. Finally sold for $38 plus shipping. All right, we got this. This is from the diecast car storage unit. I'm pretty sure, if not, it's from one of the 10x30 units. This is a 1986 Firebird from Hot Wheels. Very cool, brand new in the package. Sold for $25 plus shipping. From the private pick with Ariel as well. This right here is a G.I. Joe vehicle, not vintage, but it is from 2009. It is incomplete, does not have the gun and the missiles and stuff like that. But it did sell pretty quick for $20 plus shipping. Another diecast car from the private pick with Ariel. This right here is a Mazda Miata. J Imports is like the little side brand, I guess. Sold for $2 plus shipping. Also the private pick with Ariel. This right here is a new with tags Tasmanian Devil. Brand new with tags, like I said. From the private pick with Ariel, sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, right here we have an Adams Golf A2 Hybrid. 3 iron. So yeah, so I get golf clubs all the time, garage sales, online auctions. I'm not too sure how much money we have into them, but I will say 99.99999%, if that's even a number, we're already well in the green. So let's just assume that this is pure profit. But this golf club right here sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. Small little Hallmark ornament. This is also from one of the 10x30 units, sold for $4 plus shipping. We got this from the bin store a long time ago, probably easily 9 months ago to a year. I got it for 7 bucks at Black Friday deals. This is a Jim Shore Disney Traditions little figurine right there, if you guys can see that. This thing right here finally sold for $30 plus shipping. Another Hallmark ornament from one of the 10x30 units. It is called Goody Gumballs with a mouse, and it does light up, so it's pretty cool. Sold for 6 bucks plus shipping. And then another one from one of the 10x30 units, Coca-Cola Trimetry Collection Standard Gas Station, sold for $4 plus shipping. Got a diecast car from the diecast car storage unit over 2 years ago. Still selling stuff, you know, like I said, a lot of the good stuff sold, you know, over the course of 2 years, but we're still selling little things here and there. This thing right here sold for $6 plus shipping. From the private pick from my main man, Mr. Tim. This is a Craftsman battery charger. 1425301 is the model number. This bad boy right here sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. And again, the chargers, the batteries, that type of stuff, some of them can go for some good money. A lot of the older stuff like this particular model, yada yada yada, they are bread and butter items. If you guys can get them cheap enough, like I said, even if I paid 2 bucks to make 15, so it'll probably make 8 bucks. Even if I did that 100 times a year, I mean, that's an extra $800, and they sell pretty quick. You figure we did a private pick with Mr. Tim about a month ago, and I think, I mean, seriously, I think we have 2 chargers left and 1 battery left out of all those that we got from the private pick. So we sold a lot of them already. All right, then we have this other golf club that sold right at the last second before we started recording. Tour Edge Bazooka J-Max QL 40° 9 hybrid, sold for $30 plus shipping. All right, guys, so first thing that we're going to be pulling out here in the garage is actually going to be the Star Trek little handheld game. And this bad boy right here is from the Jacksonville storage unit, sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, guys, right here in G6, we have this Gargoyles Minotaur Goliath Battle Doubles Raging Bull Battle Armor. Okay, yes, I had to check to make sure this was the correct one. So this is actually from that private deal I did with my friend Chris. She made the deal for me whenever she was in Oklahoma, I believe. And we paid $275 for like 15 of these figures. And she was like, look up a bunch of them. And I couldn't really look them up because I couldn't tell the condition. I couldn't tell exactly what they were. And with these type of packages, there's so little... there's little details that make certain things worth more, so I couldn't really tell the exact value, so we settled at 275 bucks. We already sold 3 of them, and we're already in the green. This is going to be the 4th one that we sold, which means that it's going to be nothing but pure profit, and we still have all of those bad boys right there to sell, and eventually they will sell. There's some good money here. So going back to this thing right here sold for $125 plus shipping. All right, coming over here to F5. We got this right here. This is a Miracool ski boot bag, 55L. I think that means 55 length. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But this is right here is from that bin store, which is called The Bin Store in Augusta, South Carolina, North Augusta, South Carolina. They're called The Bin Store. They invited me out, wanted me to take a look at their place, and by all means, they have a great facility, great bins, etc., etc., etc. So out of the handful of items that we did find, obviously we found an iPad, some Galaxy earbuds, that type of stuff, and this was one of the other items. Now it did take a little bit to sell. I think about 4 months or so since the last time we've been there. Let's see, February, so January, so yeah, I want to say about 4 months. But this Miracool bag right here, we paid 6 bucks for it, I believe, or 7 bucks, and no, I'm sorry. What did we pay for? I think it was 6 bucks. And it sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, something that I always talk about here on the channel is vintage locks. Anytime you guys find vintage locks, at least take the time to look them up, because there's some good solid money if you guys can find vintage locks in your area. All right, sorry, I was buying some time until I found it. So this right here is from one of the 10x30 units. So this right here is a vintage Yale travel lock, portable security travel lock with key. So that's what it looks like right there. I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys are ever out there at I don't know, this old school flea markets. They got like little stuff like that laying around. People don't really know what the value is. Vintage locks can do very, very well, especially vintage brass Schlage. Those things, I think I sold one of them from the 10x30 unit for like 80 bucks. Pretty wild stuff. But this travel lock didn't go for much, but it is vintage, and the brand is Yale, and it sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, guys, so something that I just pulled from K2. It's going to be this Gala, G-A-Y-L-A, inflatable fun kite. This is from the Jacksonville storage unit. Sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, right here in B2, if you guys remember the estate sale I went to, where we found the Sonos speaker, this Olympus camera, the new tone ventilation fan, that type of stuff. We paid $145 for everything. The Sonos speaker sold for $150. The Bible study guide thing sold for $15, and then something else sold. So already well in the green on that deal. So this right here is going to be pure profit. This Olympus Stylus 105 camera, very, very clean. This thing works like a beautiful piece that first came out on the market. It works amazing. This right here ended up selling for $130 plus shipping. All right, right here in F4, something that we found in one of the 10x30 units as well. It's actually going to be in the Ziploc bag. And in this Ziploc bag, we have Mr. Woody. Very, very small little thing. But yeah, very cool stuff, like I said, from one of the 10x30 units, and it sold for $6.30 plus shipping. All right, guys, so I went ahead and pulled these from K2. These are from the Jacksonville storage unit. Presto Magics is the brand, and it is Star Wars, but it says Jabba the Hutt throne room scene. And I guess it's just like it says full color background scene over 30 transfers, so whatever that means. And then you also have the Starlight Pit. I believe this is, yeah, Star Wars as well. But yeah, both of these right here sold for 14 bucks plus shipping. And speaking of the one that just sold, or the two that just sold, they sold to the same buyer, and I was wondering if this buyer was going to pay for the third one, and they just did. That change you guys just heard. So they just bought the Death Star. The Death Star right here ended up selling for $7 plus shipping. So we will refund the buyer for all the shipping difference for all of those, and all three of those were from the Jacksonville storage units. But yeah, with that being said, that's gonna be the end of the week. I don't think there's anything new here in the garage. No, just same thing, different day. Nothing new, other than us getting ready for Universal Studios in 8 days. I am excited. So pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it. As far as storage unit goes, we're always looking at storage units. You know, we're always trying to, you know, be different here on YouTube, and showing you guys that you guys can make money through garage sales or estate sales, or, you know, going hard at it with some abandoned storage units. You know what I mean? We try to do it all that way you guys can kind of get a full feel of the versatility on what reselling really is. And I think we do a pretty darn good job of it. Obviously we can go thrifting more. There's a lot of things we can do more, but right now we just gotta have to stick with what we know until we're able to get to that point to where we can go do anything and everything we want to do, if we ever get there. But we're gonna try, right? Yeah, that's gonna be it, man. Much love. I'm not gonna delay you guys any further. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We're getting close to 7,500 subscribers, and then after the 7,500 is the big 10,000. That's gonna be pretty exciting stuff. I don't think I've ever reached 10,000 anything in life, so thank you guys so much for that. And as we keep continuing our journey with the reselling, I'm gonna keep showing you guys the way of how I do things, and hopefully you guys can be inspired to do it, or inspire others, or learn something or two, or just be entertained, whatever the case is. I'm sorry, I'm done ranting. Much love. It's your boy, the Georgia Picker. Have a good one. Peace. I don't wanna wake up.